Lorena Martinez, Financial Aid Specialist here at South Texas College.
Lorena, thank you so much for giving us some time today for this interview.
No, thank you.
So we're here today to talk about a scholarship partnership that's actually been in existence for 10 years. South Texas College working alongside the City of Mission and the Mission Economic Development Authority, which basically allows Mission residents to come back to South Texas College to get a better education. Tell us all about the program, if you will.
Okay, so this scholarship was since 2013. In the fall, we had the first recipients of 2013. So now this fall, 2023 is going to be 10 years. During these 10 years, we've had over 700 students that have been recipients to this scholarship, which in total is over $1.3 million in scholarships. So it's, of course, a great partnership that we have. We don't have this partnership with anybody else. So it's, of course, it's a milestone for us. During this time, this scholarship has helped a lot of students. Currently, we've have, of the graduates that we have, sorry, I messed up, sorry. Of the different, sorry.
Don't worry, we can edit this.
Okay,
we will
good.
Edit this part.
Okay. Looking back at some data, we've have over, of all the recipients, 2/3 have been female, the 1/3 have been male, and they have all graduated from different majors. It's either the degree that we see the students graduate the most is the associate degree in nursing, but we have students getting their degrees in associates in business administration, interdisciplinary studies, bachelors in organization and leadership. So students within the city limits of Mission, they are taking the opportunity of coming to school, getting their degrees, and taking advantage of this scholarship that we offer.
I have to say that I don't follow the City of Mission specifically. The Rio Grande Guardian covers the whole valley. But I must admit, I had not heard of this partnership. But so it has to be perhaps one of your best kept secrets that you've got this great relationship with the city and with the MEDA that's benefited all these Mission residents. And I don't think we've ever written about it before.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But of course, I mean, we don't want to keep it a secret. We want everybody to know about this partnership and the benefits. I mean, the application, it's currently open. The deadline for the fall semester is going to be July 31st of 2023. So there's still a few weeks. Students can apply. We're working actively of receiving applications. The application is very short. It takes 15 minutes. It can be found on the website. And I mean, if students apply for the scholarship, they can get up to $3,200 throughout like their whole time that they can receive this scholarship. The criteria, it's not even tedious. You have to be a U.S. citizen or a legal permanent resident. You have to live in the City of Mission. You have to have at least received 6 credit hours. If students were dual credit students, those hours count as well. And the GPA has to be at least of a 2.5. Now, that's the general criteria. Now, in order for a student to receive it, they have to be enrolled at least 6 credit hours. So a student decides to come part-time and they live within the City of Mission, they meet the other criteria. The partnership is there, the funds are there, students just need to take advantage of it. And it's been great. Over 700 students, $1.3 million, and that's a lot. So I would say I urge the students to take advantage of this.
10 years is a long time in the world of education. So do you, perhaps all this started before you were in the position you were in, so you may not know the answer to this question, but do you know who we should be giving a shout out to? Who within STC and who within the City Mission dreamt this idea up, this program?
Yeah, I wouldn't know, but of course our board of trustees, they had to accept this fund endowment for over $3 million, I believe it was at the time. Our department, Student Financial Services, are currently our director, Juan Miguel Galvan, my supervisor, Judy Martinez, our coordinator, our vice president, Mr. Matthew Hevert, And the whole leadership administration of STC, and of course Mission EDC's Mr. Teclo Garcia, and of course their partners. And yeah.
So I understand from Judy that as of today, the MEDA Scholarship Fund has yielded a high success rate with a scholarship graduation rate of nearly 80%, 80.
Yes, that's correct. Most of our scholars have already received their degree. It's close to the 80%, and currently around 12% of students are enrolled right now.
I'm going to read out one success story that's been pointed out to me. A lady called Ana Ochoa, 43 years of age. She found her way back to South Texas College to pursue a bachelor's degree in medical and health services management. She said that she discovered a unique scholarship program that she says has been a game changer for her. So I'm going to read what she said. This is Ana Ochoa from Mission. Quote, "This is the only scholarship I was able to receive, and it's nice because the requirements aren't very strict, so it felt accessible," she said. "I've never seen any other city do anything like this, and I think it's awesome of Mission to provide these funds directly through the college." You can't get a better testimonial than that, can you?
Yes, and there's a lot of students that are very thankful for this scholarship, and I mean, it feels very rewarding to have this sort of testimonials. And I get emails sometimes, or students, it's like, thank you, because of this scholarship and other type of financial assistance that we offer, they're able to get their education here at STC. So
I was going to ask, you've probably got some other success stories of students that just would not have been able to go back to college to get a degree that gives them a better career opportunity, perhaps even is a life changer. Have you heard such stories?
Yes, of course. For instance, a lot of the students are coming back to, COVID was the time of change. A lot of students have decided to change their major, or whatever they were doing. Maybe it's not what the community demands, right? Or they just wanted something different. And for instance, a lot of students already have a bachelor's degree. And if you have a bachelor's degree, you don't qualify for federal aid anymore. So, but they live in the city of Mission, they know of this scholarship, and they have used it for their benefit, as well with other type of financial aid assistance that we offer. So, I mean, we get emails, we get phone calls, even our chats of service that is available for students. And we get tons of questions, and a lot of students take advantage of this scholarship.
I'm going to read another comment from Judy Martinez, your colleague. She says the criteria is not too burdensome, and the application to get it accepted into the scholarship takes less than 15 minutes to complete. With just one application, students are guaranteed support for up to 4 full-time semesters or up to 8 part-time semesters, as long as they continue to meet the requirements. For some students would be daunted about an application process. It's been a few years since they were in school or in college, and will I get accepted? You know, how complicated is this to actually just enroll or apply for this? But by all accounts, it's not too difficult.
Yeah, that's correct. Application is very short, and it can be found online. If a student is not able to submit it in person, they can email it directly to me. It's my email address. It's right on the application at the top. They can do it through our JAGNet uploads that we have, or they could even fax it. So we have different ways that we can receive it, and it's very short and very easy for us to receive the application.
And so you've hit the 10-year milestone with the City of Mission, but the program is still going on, and you, like you said earlier, you welcome new applicants.
Yes, of course. Yeah, currently the application is open. We have until July 31st to take any new applications. So we encourage all the students that are interested, that they know they meet the criteria, to apply. And for those students that have already received it, they have to be meeting the renewal requirements. And for those students, that's another great benefit. They don't have to reapply. They just have to keep meeting the criteria. That's it.
Yeah. And so remind us again how many students have benefited and what the impact like the additional certificates they've gained, or the additional income they've earned as a result of this game-changing initiative. Run through those numbers again, if you would.
Yes, so over 700 students have received this scholarship, and they have all graduated from different majors, from certificates to associates and even bachelor programs. Most of the students that have received, or most of the recipients of this scholarship are female, around two-thirds to one-third male. So, I mean, we're hoping to increase those numbers, right? So that the community can benefit from it. And at the end of, the beginning of this, the purpose of this scholarship was to help the students to meet the demands of the community, learning new skills, learn new trades, have a competitive job salary, right? So, and this scholarship is helping the students, and we hope to continuously keep helping them as well.
Okay, my last question before we move on to other things. Do you want to give a shout out again and to say thank you to the City of Mission and MEDA for putting this together?
Yes, of course, the City of Mission, Mission Economic Development Corporation Authority, the City of Mission, and of course our administration, our leadership, Dr. Solis, our vice presidents, and the director of this department, and also the students, because the students are the ones that they're the ones that are coming here to STC and getting their education, and because of them we're here too. So.
Well, Lorena, thank you so much. That completes the questions I had about this program, this unique program. Is there anything else on this issue before I move over to the FAFSA questions? Is there anything else on this you'd like to add?
No, just to, of course, one more time to thank the community leaders for believing in their community. I mean, having the scholarship recipients, the graduates, it's proof that their missions leaders, they believe in their community and they have invested in their efforts. I mean, we can see them right there through those scholarship recipients.
Thank you so much for that interview. Tell us about the rest of the work you do. Any other topics South Texas College is involved in at the moment that you'd like the viewers to know about? Yes,
of course. So my department, Student Financial Services, we work with different types of aid: federal grants, state grants, work study, veteran benefits, third-party exemptions and waivers, loans, and of course scholarships. We encourage all students. School is starting soon in the fall, so we encourage them all to apply for their FAFSA if they meet the requirements. You have to be a U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident. The application is available online. It's free. If a student needs assistance, we have the open labs. We're here for the summer from Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5:30. And we can help the students fill out the application. If financial aid is not enough type of aid, we have scholarships. Of course, MEDA is one of them, but we have other ones that we work with, and we encourage students to apply for as much type of financial aid that they can look for. The other type of options that we have are loans. Those, of course, are not what we try to emphasize on the most, right? Because they have an interest and they have to be paid back. But there's loan options available. We work with private and state loans, and to check, for the students to check with us, because maybe the employer can provide a grant for them to study, or maybe some of their fees can be waived. So I would encourage the students to apply for as much of aid that they can to pursue their education.
It just sounds as though this is a very busy department.
Yes, it is.
STC.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a very important department. A lot of our students have to at least touch or get some glance of financial aid. Should it be a loan, a scholarship, a grant, work study, veteran benefits? I mean, yes.
But you're educating tomorrow's workforce.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, it feels very rewarding to work in this department.
Well, Lorena, thank you so much for today's interview. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
No. If a student has any questions, they can stop by. Our campuses there, we have in the Star campus in Rio Grande City, and this one is Pecan and McAllen, and then we have the Mid Valley in West Laco. We have our phone. They can call us. So we are available from 8 to 5 o'clock The exception is lunch hour. And our phone number is 956-872-8375. Or of course, they can email us, and any of our staff representatives will be able to reach out as soon as we can.
Lorena Martinez, Financial Aid Specialist in the Student Financial Services Department at South Texas College. Thank you so much for today's interview.
Oh, thank you.